It all starts with a dream. Passion. Ideas. Sometimes it's hard to find. Some people never find it at all. But you don't know unless you try. Sometimes that can get you in trouble. But eventually you find your way.
Tonight on the show, Havelock Nelson's going to be talking about this sort of new genre of hip-hop. We're going to be exploring that. John Taylor's going to drop by.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the Duran Duran album. Thank you. It's a tribute
Sometimes
album, a cover album. So
life may surprise you.
And, of course, we have Matt Ostrom, as always, doing his one-year bathroom humor. But kicking it off tonight, they're going to be with us all night long, whether they like it or not. They're being cited as a very important band in this sort of thing.
The start of creativity can be right next to you. Just make the first step. And the creativity will flow. Hey guys, so that was really fun to make. I wanted to make that because I got inspired from a very early Christmas present that one of my friends got me, this little Aputure MC. So I know I'm late to the party with this thing, but I wanted to make a video about it because I realized that none of my filmmaker friends actually have one yet. I'm the first one out of my friends to get one of these little lights. And so I'm not good with the technical aspect of things, but that's actually why I wanted to make that little short film, just to kind of show you what it can do. So at the beginning, this little light right here was simulating lightning. And that was really cool because we didn't need any VFX. We didn't need, crazy expensive lights. I mean, this little thing you can buy for $90 off Amazon. So we had it simulating thunder before, and then after that we had it simulating a cop car. Here, and what's cool is this is all red. This is red, blue, and white, which is pretty cool. This is just blue. This is just blue. And another cool thing about this is if you have more than one, you can actually link them together. So you can have one that's just red, one just blue, kind of having that double like a visual stereo effect there. That's a term I just made up. And you can also have red and blue here. You can change, you know, what kind of cycles they do, which is pretty cool. And then we had a lot of the faulty bulb effect here, which is a really cool one. Because this also has magnets on the back. I just blinded myself with this light. That was great. This has magnets on the back, so you can kind of stick it places. I could stick it under the table here. It also has a 1/4-20 at the bottom, so it can fit onto pretty much any light stand, or even a tripod if that's your thing. If that's what you want to do. And the cool thing is with this one and almost all the other effects, you can also change the color temperature of the light. So you can make it kind of simulate like an older light here, or a more whiter, like kind of fluorescent bulb like this, which is pretty cool. This light also has quite a bit of other features and effects that you can simulate, like you can have it simulate a fire. So, you know, if you're kind of... So that's pretty cool. Oh, no. You can have it do party lights. I don't know when you'd ever use that. Paparazzi. Oh, stop it. Not today. They always get me. Or fireworks, which is pretty cool. But one thing that's actually really cool about this thing is that this tiny little light gets so dang bright that you can have it reflect off a wall and make it actually seem like it's, you know, coming from outside your room or from, you know, a long distance away. There's a little part in the little short film where I actually was on my laptop outside and I was playing with the intensity of the police lights. So I had it start kind of at 0, and then I had my phone hidden behind the screen, and I was slowly pushing the intensity up to simulate that the cop cars were getting closer, which is really cool. Obviously, if you have someone shooting, they could probably do that for you. Thanks. But nonetheless, you can do it yourself, which is cool. Also in the film, you saw that I had a TV mode, which is actually pretty cool because I don't know about you, but I always wondered if in movies, if they actually had a distracting TV. Like, whose job was it to go out and find the cheapest TV, bring it on set, and then use it as a prop even though it's not even in the shot? Well, it probably wasn't a TV. It's probably something like this. This is not a new product, but it's relatively new, so they probably didn't use this. But something like that. Couple little features on this thing is it has a USB-C port on it. So you can actually hook this thing up to a battery bank, and certain battery banks that have a metal casing, you can literally just stick it to the back of it, which is really cool. Or you can just have a long cord or something. You can run it off constant power, which is cool. And they actually sell these now in a 4-pack that comes with a wireless charging case, because yes, these do charge with Qi chargers, wireless charging, which is really cool. So if you had a wireless charger, you could just do that.
There's also a 12-pack.
There's also a 12-pack?
Yeah.
Wow. Apparently, and now you can also get these in a 12-pack, which is really cool because you, like I said earlier, you can sync them all together. Basically, just have like just a LED wall of just little Aputure MCs. The reason why I'm making this video is because I want to tell all my filmmaker friends that this is an investment that you need to make. It's $90, which is, you know, for something this... I'll smack myself in the face. For something this small, kind of a lot, but the capability this thing has is amazing. Now, I also want to take a look at some of the other stuff it comes with. I think my favorite thing, it comes with a diffuser, which normally the way diffusion works is you have your diffuser, your light, and you have space in between them. And if it's a fully enclosed diffuser, usually the sides have like little reflectors on it to kind of reflect all of the light forward. This doesn't really have any space, and I have never used the diffuser, but I've heard great things about it. So wow, that's actually really nice. It's a nice soft light, but it's still pretty bright, which is cool. Huh. Anyways, this is one of the coolest little lights that I have gotten my hands on. It takes the term practical and gives it a whole new definition. So if you are a filmmaker, especially if you're one of my friends who you don't have one of these yet, you need to get one. These things are incredible. If you do anything that requires storytelling, cinematic filmmaking, anything, even if you're not going to use the effects that it has on it, it's just a very handy light. Something that is just magnetic. You can, stick it anywhere. You can buy one of those $8 wood clamps for like woodworking from Home Depot, which have the metal ends on it, stick it to the end and then clamp it somewhere. I mean, you can do so many things with this little light. The battery by itself lasts pretty long. Maybe if you're running it at 100%, you'll get a couple hours out of it. But like I said, if you have a little battery bank and you just plug it in through USB-C, I've seen people get 2.5 days worth of life out of this thing just from running it off a big battery bank. So I don't think anyone needs 2.5 days with this, but it just shows you it's a pretty efficient little thing. And it actually has a decent battery for its size. So go pick one of these up. I'm probably going to start collecting these and hopefully I get just a ton of them. I kind of now want to go get the 12-pack and just create just a cinematic universe with just these little lights. This thing looks amazing with the diffuser. I kind of love this. Anyways, go get this light. It's really cool. No, Aputure did not sponsor me. I'm a nobody. Nobody sponsors me. This is sponsored by myself. Go watch my podcast, Pod Local. Go watch my podcast. It's fun. See you guys.